want to live a little bit before I get really, really old where I have no use. I'm not sure what my back is gonna have in store for me. Welcome back again, guys. This time it's a little bit different. As you see the title, why I'm moving back home to Jamaica. One of my main reasons is health. My health. Excuse me. I don't complain a lot on you know, when I'm doing my vlogs, but I do be having a little bit of problem. Whenever it gets cold, my back be kicking my behind, no matter where I'm at. But it's not as bad when I'm here in Florida as when I'm up north, especially when it snows and it gets extremely cold. Right now, you see me sitting, my warmer's on my back in my seat. Now, with that said, my health is one of the main reasons why I'm moving back to Jamaica. I was supposed to move back home this December. I had plans, went through the whole plans with my husband, everything. But with the hurricane, the disaster that happened, I had to change a little bit. You know, it doesn't stop me. It hasn't stopped me from my plans of moving back home. My plans are still the same to go home, just maybe a little bit more time. The next problem was my children going to school. The school that I was choosing for them was it pretty much got decimated, destroyed in the hurricane, one of them hurricane, not the last one, a hurricane before that, the one that hit Manchester and St. Elizabeth and all them areas down. It messed them up really, really bad. Now, with that said, it delayed me a little bit. That's all it did. But at the same time, I'm thinking a little bit longer. I cannot wait to be 65 to go home and live my life and enjoy. I want to do it now practically. You know, I just want to live a little bit. I'm not saying I'm going to do it tomorrow, no. But I do want to live. I do want to live a little bit before I get really, really old where I have no use. I'm not sure what my back is going to have in store for me the next 5-10 years. But for now, I know it's not the greatest. It's not the worst. But it's not the greatest. Pain, I could tolerate pain. But what I'm telling you, sometimes when this thing hit, I had 4 epidural, you guys. I had the epidural 4 times in my back, and it destroyed my back. I'm not sure if that's the only thing that contributed to this pain, but I know having 4 C-sections, getting stuck 4 times, no, actually 5, because they made a mistake the first time when they tried to give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6. It's not 4, it's 5. When they stuck me a couple times because they had to do it over, and then a bunch of stuff had happened where pretty much I flatlined at one point. So anyways, my thing is this: my health comes first. I don't want to be the type to say, oh, I hate America or America make, no, it's not that. America haven't done a damn thing to me. Only thing America did was make my life a better, financially, put me in a better position where I can return home than most people. I can go home without being forced to leave. My children could always come home if they want because they was born here. I don't have to worry about them traveling. I don't have to worry about them getting a visa. They could just go back and forth as much as they want. They was born here. Now, some of the other things that I can't stand is the way life is set up here. It's still unfair because it's different set of rules for it's in every country, but it's sad to say America is like this. The rules are set up for different people. Different rules are for different people. It's just a lot that goes on with politics, with life itself. I don't feel comfortable. And then not only that, it's a lot of things I could do here in Florida. Florida is nice. Don't get me wrong. Florida is beautiful. But some things, after you get to a certain age, it doesn't matter anymore. It's just the quality of life that you live. Excuse me. I'm catching a little bit of cold, I guess, because of this weather. I don't know. The quality of life, you choose where to go. You have the choice. You don't have to be stuck in America, people. Even if you wasn't even born somewhere else. You know, it's not really just Jamaica alone. You could go other countries. You know, I've thought about going to other countries other than Jamaica. But why I choose Jamaica, I already know it. I already have my homes there. I don't really want to get up and run around somewhere else and be paying rent or mortgage anywhere else. You know, when I already have a home that's fully paid for, you know? I don't see me doing that to myself or my husband financially. I want to be comfortable. I want to sleep good at night. I want to wake up in the morning and feel comfortable in the morning and knowing that I'm okay. And if I don't get a pension, you know, if they don't want to send me a payment, I'm okay. I can still survive on my own or on our own, because I keep on talking as if I'm by myself. I'm not. I just, because my husband is really not in the videos, I don't really mention him a lot, but it's two of us. I am married. I do have a husband. I do have vacative. I do have, we do have plans as a couple. Everything is a couple I'm talking about. Is he ready? No, he's not ready to go home. And he's okay with that. And I'm okay with that too. We're not going to leave each other. We just decide when one of us is going to go home before the other one. I'm going to go home before him. That's it. It's not like I get up and I say, oh, sorry. I'm going to go home and he's not coming. He's coming whenever he's ready. And he could always come. It's only, what, 45 minutes away to an hour to get to me, or me getting back home here to him. For him to come home, it's only taking 45 minutes to an hour. The same thing for me to get back here to Florida. We done decided that, you know, we have our plans, and it's not fully confirmed when, because I've changed. And I have the right to change if it's going to affect my children, I think. As a human being, you have to think twice about who you're going to affect with the decisions that you make, you know? Each time you make a decision, you have to know who it's going to affect. And you got to think about who it's going to affect the most. And when I think about it, I realize it's going to affect my children the most. Our children the most. Especially the younger ones. The older ones, they're fine. They're grown. They can do whatever they want. But the two younger ones, when I think about it, I do not want to uproot them and just pull them because of convenience to me, or it's easy. They're doing well in school. They're all A students, both of them. All A students. And for me to just get up and pull them to Jamaica because it's convenient for me, or I feel like I want to go and just pull them and say, oh, I'm the mother, I can make a decision. Yes, I can, but I do not want them to have a rough life. I don't want it to be too soft for them either, but I don't want them to have a rough life. I don't want them, the education, to shatter because of my decision, you know? Jamaican school system, depends on the school, is okay, but it's not much to offer as far as work for them. If I go back, I know what I'm going to do, so I'm okay. I don't have to worry about the things. I'm old. I already made up my mind. I know what I'm doing. I have experience. Hard place to make money. It's just about keeping the money because it's so expensive. The thing about Jamaica is this: when it comes down to children, it's a little bit harder to it's a little bit harder for you to really like get out as a young person, get a good job, a good paying job. It's harder. When it comes down to we Jamaican, we don't look out for each other the way we're supposed to. Another country will come from, another person will come from a different country. Like for instance, China, Australia, anywhere else they can come from. And they can help. When it comes down to the Jamaican, them don't help them. They do not help them. And that's a problem for Jamaicans most of the time. No one look out for their own the way they're supposed to, and it's sad, you know. So, but that's a different subject. My thing is this: I'm kind of straying off the subject, but the thing is that that's some of the reason why, you know, I think about my children, schooling, their education, more like it. What's going to happen to them if I make this big old decision that, you know, I'm going to grab them out of their school and just take them right away. And I can go home without them. They're fine if they stay here with their dad. But I do not want to do that to my husband. You know what I mean? I think that's cold. And it's not nice. Bad enough I'm leaving and I'm taking the kids away from him. And or leaving the kids on him. I just think about all those things. If I leave the kids on him, I feel bad. If I take the kids, I feel bad. So, and not that alone, like I said, I worry about where or how or what's going to happen to them. You know what I mean? Living in Central Florida is okay. I could do a few more years here for my kids' sake. That's the only reason why I did not move this December. 'Cause